I mean, honestly, for you, the Sharks fan, how does it get any better than tonight? The reverse retro sweaters. Randy Hahn's 2000th broadcast. That man, James Reimer, back in the lineup. And San Jose with back-to-back wins for the first time in about a month. 3-2 is our final here from SAP Center. Welcome to Postgame Live, presented by Toyota. Brody Brazil, Scott Hannon. And tonight's game was interesting. Sharks jumped out. They threw the first punches. Felt like they carried the momentum, but they didn't have a comfortable lead all night. The Coyotes made that very interesting down the stretch.
Yeah, no, you're right. It was uncomfortable because I thought they controlled the pace of the game from the outset. You know, I think they got in a little bit of penalty trouble, rightfully or wrongfully. You know, we'll argue some of those calls, but at the same time, they got the job done at the end of the night. They got some, some posts to help them out. Reimer made some big saves, and I think that was a huge goal by Sturm in that second period to go into the third period up 3-1.
We appreciate you for sticking around. By the way, expected in moments, Nick Bonino will come up from downstairs in the dressing room and join us here at our set location. But first, let's get to our turning point of tonight's game. That is presented by Toyota, and it's Nico Sturm's 8th goal on the season. And all 3 goals tonight, Hanner, for San Jose, came off point shots that were either rebounds or tips, and number 7 there right out front.
Yeah, we talked about it. We had mentioned that in between periods. I love the way the D were kind of shifting it side to side, low to high, getting on there. And there, Harrington puts a nice shot towards the net. Vejmelka thought he had it up top, and then Sturm gets a nice goal there. And that was a huge goal there for the Sharks.
Do want to point out that San Jose's penalty kill was exceptional again tonight. They did allow 1 power play goal to Arizona, but the Sharks got in a little bit of trouble, as you mentioned, with those penalties, killed off all of them except for 1. But in the end, a couple kills late were the difference. And part of that was Sharks and their defense, and Scott Harrington. He is with Brett Hedican. Guys?
All right, here with defenseman Scott Harrington. Scott, you guys happy with the effort tonight? It was a kind of nail-biter, but you got it done.
Yeah, it was. Good effort by us. Thought we played probably 50 solid minutes. They came out hard to start the third as anticipated and did a good job of weathering the storm and getting the job done.
Well, tonight you pick up a pair of assists. You get the goal the other night. What's with the uptick in offense from you?
I don't know, but I'll take it. Just, trying to put pucks on the net, and sometimes good things happen.
Well, you and Shimmick seem to be really comfortable together. What's been the partnership like, and what's working for you two?
Yeah, he's an easy guy to play with. He's solid. He doesn't make a lot of mistakes and communicates really well. So I think we've been gelling pretty well together. So just trying to improve every game.
Great game tonight, Scott. Congrats on the win.
Thank you.
All right, so trying to cover all angles of tonight. And James Reimer's return was big. It was anticipated, had not played since November 25th, and in that game, it was a one-off against the Kings. He had just come back from injury, didn't play quite like himself. Had 2 goals go in, 5-hole. Again, atypical for a game, for a player and a performer like him. But tonight, kind of back, it felt comfortable again. I just hope that now we don't have to look back on injuries. We can close the chapter on.
Yeah, let's hope. He played a strong game tonight. I thought he battled. He made a great save on Gostisbehere when it went up high on him. Even went through a helmet tonight. So he did everything. He got some help from from a couple goalposts, but I thought he battles. He does every time when he's in there. A great game by James Reimer.
And we keep saying this because it's not really a knock against Kakinen or Dell or Makiniemi in his first and only NHL appearance, but it's just that James Reimer comes with a lot of experience and a lot of stability and a certain comfort factor for the Sharks.
Yeah, for sure. And I think he gives that confidence to the team. Not to say that the other goaltenders don't, but I mean, he's just having a year like you want. I remember when I played in front of goaltenders like that, when Navi was on fire, when guys like that, Kiprasov, Toskala, you felt like you could give them those shots and they were going to make that save. And that's what I think the Sharks feel like when they have Reimer in net. They can give certain shots and he's going to make them, and he's battling in there for them. And that's, he just had another good game tonight.
And again, it's also important to keep referencing this. The Sharks have struggled here on home ice this season. No question about that. Tonight, only their 3rd total win here and their 2nd win in regulation at the tank. So hopefully that's something, as the months go by, they can build on and gain some traction here at their own rink. How about Nick Bonino? For the first time ever in his career, goals in 4 straight games. I think he's hot. I think that's official now, Hannah. We can say that. And what a contrast. 27 games to start the season, no goals. And now 4 games, 4 goals.
Yeah, and I was saying he does a little bit of everything for the Sharks, right? He's killing penalties, and even on that goal there, they were great in the face-off circle tonight. He won that face-off to win it back, to create that possession, to get the shot. and then he goes right to the front of the net, gets the rebound. You see the confidence, the little backhand to forehand in the net. You love to see guys like that score goals and to score them in bunches, and he's on a little bit of a streak right now.
When I see the Sharks score all 3 of their goals in similar fashion, pucks coming out to the point, then re-entering, and their forwards are primed in position for tips and rebounds and second chances, does that play to the Sharks executing a strategy they had? Is that the way the game played out? I know we don't have the answers, and maybe Coach Quinn will talk about that, but what did you see in that trend and how it worked?
Yeah, I think it's definitely part of the game plan. I mean, I think you see how teams play defense now. They collapse and they really attack those areas below the zone. So really the play is to get in on the forecheck, create that first turnover, get it low to high, and then spread. And once they get it, I thought they really executed that well. The low to high play, the D spread, they were able to create that possession up high, get shots with guys going there. Yeah, and they get some rebounds off of it, but that's everybody's game plan, right? Get in on the forecheck, low to high, because teams are so good at smothering below the goal line.
Plus, what D-man doesn't want to hear, you're going to get the puck. You're going to have a chance.
You got to be ready to shoot.
So you got to get it through.